With this top side, it can be very, very dangerous if they're able to stack those engages efficiently, and especially Sheer. If he's able to find a teleport into these plays, Krako's coming in from one side, Sheer is coming in from the other side. If you get sandwiched as Starry, doesn't have level 6 yet, he doesn't have Prio from his bot lane. Haichao sacrificed a little bit of his health. I like that Bulldog basically expels him from being able to join into any of these fights and just continues to declare that he's the one in control of this lane. Now,
both junglers hovering around the bottom side here as we're going to see a knock-up on the missing. Krako is here. Knock-up goes back on the Moham. He's level 5 and he gets cataclysed. He's down, but here comes Starry. He's got red-white, and it's time to fight. But 1xN has transcended himself, and Juhan's got to run for the hills. He'll flash the wall, but Krako is there to follow, and it's a huge win for LNG. That Sundered Sky, it's going to be very, very difficult to actually kill this guy with the lack of damage that OMG has.
Need to get flagged and dragged. And Krako, you can see he's just spending time getting toward the bot lane, putting pressure where it needs to be applied.
And Juhan probably thought he was on the top side. He has to ult out to avoid the onslaught of LNG, but they are in hot pursuit. They really want to kill him.
I love this.
Krako lands the knock-up, and Juhan will crumble.
Krako is just relentless. I can imagine in the comms he's saying, go in, go in. I got flag and drag in a couple of seconds, and Juhan is going to have to spend a few more seconds back to the base. Now Starry is super low. Cataclysm's back up.
Knockup is there. Krako's under the turret, but he'll cataclysm out, but still full. Starry picking up a huge shutdown.
Yeah, Moham really well executed there to basically spoon feed his ADC a free kill. Resources over to this Aphelios. This is the win con for OMG, and he does have 2 kills, Yanni.
Yeah, and this is his one of his best champions, I should say. He's got a mean Xayah, but for the moment, this Aphelios is the pick. It's going to be a difficult pick to play out a little bit later, but he made it look fairly easy there.
Doesn't have the ultimate on the Alistar. It means that there really isn't a reliable front line here for OMG. Even if they do go in, there's no guarantee they're getting out, so it does feel like kind of a flip play to go for this dragon, but it's the LPL, baby. We love those.
Well, we're going right in onto Krako, who secures the dragon.
Haichao.
Potential turn on to Haichao as Juhan gets shoved away and taken down once again. 1xN
is in maybe the cards for OMG to look for a cross map if they want to, but they're really over-investing on this top side. I don't know about this, Yanni. If this doesn't end up bearing fruit, I don't feel like you're going to be able to do much.
Yeah, Haichao's just in no man's land. Nobody's around to help him, and the mid laner of OMG falls.
Juhan.
Juhan is like, hey guys, I was hiding, and he's going to have to unstoppable force away.
Out of the fight instead of into the fight, and LNG just continuing to have a stranglehold here in game number 1. They take control of top and mid. They get a pick onto Haichao. Herald secured, and now this is a free gateway into Soul Point. You put this in a lane, you pull pressure from OMG.
And it just feels like OMG has said, we'll fight for anything. 1xN fighting for control of that midway, forced to flash away, drops his ultimate, but will fall. Story dies on the back end, so it's a 1-for-1 trade of 80 carries.
Yep, but I still think that favors LNG. You can see that this does not deter Krako in the slightest. He is still on that bot side river. He is still going to be starting up that dragon. I think the big thing I'm looking at, though, are those top laners, those teleports. The quests have all been completed, so I wonder if those are active for either of them. It's active for both of them, so if we do go into a scrap, Renekton and Cassante would be present. But a 1-for-1 does favor OMG, just given how behind they are. But it still gives resources over to the Yunara, who continues to scale and is getting very close to 3 items, Yanni.
Rift Herald popped in the mid lane as LNG are looking to take out yet another turret. It'll be the last outer turret going down as they have really broke. As the crab is going to get taken out here. The dragon now spawning as OMG desperately trying to get into this river, but LNG's defense is stout. OMG will now finally find their way in. His Haichao on the backside, already down to half HP. OMG nice and grouped up. Orianna Shockwave not quite up, but should be soon. There's a knockup as they're just going to target out Harry to kick things off. And Harry's all out means that he is out. Big knockup from Juhan. This is OMG's chance. Over on to one. Starry with red and white, but he's unable to take him down. And that means Sheer and the rest of LNG will be able to knock him down front to back and make it look easy. A triple kill for 1XN. That's going to be sold for LNG. And Sheer on the backside unable to finish off Haichao.
I mean, the knockup from the Malphite looked good, Yanni, but it felt like it came too late. You had already lost a member of your team by the time you as Malphite went in, and the firepower from OMG.
Take them for free. Like what's going on right now.
I don't know, man.
Tell you that.
I think Cloud Soul's pretty broken. I
think Cloud Soul's good for certain champions, certain compositions even. But Kronko is just, bro. That's how far ahead LNG are right now.
Whoa!
Drag redirect with the Cataclysm. Say goodbye, Starry. With a teleport coming in, and immediately they're gonna go attack Harry. He's gonna all out Kronko, but he's gonna be unable to escape. Flash be damned. Harry will fall, and LNG with a 2-man advantage.
That was like a snake eyes play from Kronko. You ever played Foursquare, Yanni, and you're looking to serve the ball to one part of the court, but then you like go to another direction that you're not looking at, and the person gets caught by surprise? I imagine Starry had a similar reaction. Bro just gets aggressed onto out of nowhere by Kronko.
Yeah, they're just doing everything they can to keep Juhan away from that Baron. Moham even trying to get close, but to no avail. And that will be the Baron for LNG. Side here for LNG again. OMG, their only hope at this point is to hang on 2 more minutes and hope that LNG make a horrifying mistake around that Elder, but given the fact that they have go buttons whenever they want, I don't think that's going to happen, Quacks.
Yeah, it's really tough for OMG. I mean, now, when you've got a comp that goes fully forward...
Well, here goes Kronko with that ultimate. He's gone a little too deep, but I think it's all right as the rest of the team is there to finish this one off. 1XN ends up dying to Haichao, but Haichao will fall all the same, and that means all the damage for OMG is all gone. Under the Nexus turrets, they're going to put Harry in the dirt. All you can do is watch if you're Juhan, as LNG will finish this game off and take a 1-0 series lead.
Yeah, the best thing that Juhan can do at this point is hit him with the shuffle for Malphite, but he's just going to go down. LNG dominant game number 1 against the team that they have had 2 series against in Demacia Cup, beating them both times, and they are looking to make it a 3rd.
Wire to wire this game, Quacks. LNG were the better team.
Until inevitably he is a pick tool with that knockup, but I mean, what are you preventing in the early game from getting ahead on the side of OMG? This is noticeably weaker in the skirmishes compared to Xin Zhao. He really is reliant on that first item and level 6. So I like Kronko abusing this.
Yeah, but the problem is his mid laner's on a recall right now. This thing is nearby. Smite Fight goes over to Juhan. Now he's level 4, but the handshake is well placed. Haichao cannot get close. Flash for flash, but they're going to get on top of missing. 1XN looking to join the fight here as we've got a full 3v3. Starry bringing up the rear as well. First blood going over to 1XN. Double kill for 1XN. He's looking for
no
Starry
shot.
Next. It's Kronko who gets it. And LNG, a 4-0, 3 minutes into the game.
And you can see Kronko with the player cam. My man was elated. 3v4, down numbers, mid laner on a recall, Yanni. None of that matters.
Quite a bit weaker than Kronko early. That was the difference. That's why you're able to win that fight. 3v4, and LNG, again, just starting off on the right foot. So far, I have not seen an instance where OMG has been the better team. And Quacks, I fear that we might not see that.
Whoa. Whoa, what about there?
He's dead. Is he? He's just dead.
Nah.
How is Sheer gonna escape this?
He's
not. That's the answer. Juhan is going to pick up his Sheer camp. You can see Sheer's player cam. He's like, man, what happened to Harry? It's just like, what is this guy doing?
LNG.
OMG get there first, but LNG is already on this dragon. And the bot lane, they're just way too strong at this point in time to be pushed off of it. So LNG gonna have the rule of the roost for this early game. Chao has elected not to take teleport this game. He has Flash Ghost. We'll hold that thought for a moment as Juhan is going to go all in on Kroko here with the Cyclone as well. Kroko having a big issue with him. Bulldog moving over, looking to save his jungler.
If ever I've seen one, he's forced to burn the Flash as well. So even if he does decide to go in for this engage, which he won't be able to do, as now Kroko is on the backside. They're looking to go for a dive here. They've got the ultimate for
Hostile
missing.
takeover is ready. They're all in the corner. There it is. It hits multiple members. Moham hand shook out of his Zenith blade, and it's a thing of beauty on the dive, and you know they're going in for round 2. Sorry, gonna be the target. Bullet time on the way out. And 1xN will bleed out in the top lane. A shutdown for Starry. Range.
Yeah.
It's that increase of 5 range, baby. That did it. 1xN was probably like, I'm out of there.
Yeah. That is a little unfortunate for 1xN, but still, one play, 3 minutes into the game, Jan. That's crazy.
This one might be a little bit less impactful as everybody on LNG, save for top lane, has completed theirs. We're now going to see them try to attack Moham here with a handshake. Juhan waiting in the wings to go in, waiting to see if LNG is going to overcommit for a potential dive. It looks like that could be the case. Moham and Starry stuck on an island with a turret. Now, getting crashed with that wave in. Here we go. Engaged
going early.
Kroko, missing. Still has an ultimate ready to go here. Moham escaping just barely, but it'll finally go down. Haichao on the backside looking for 1xN, but Haichao's got to get out. 1xN lives. Meanwhile, Kroko just going after Juhan, keeping him away. Turret goes down. Starry goes down. LNG cleaning up OMG again.
To find their way onto you. And cancels that ultimate from dealing the maximum amount of damage that it can. And that's really the only way I can picture OMG having enough damage to win a fight at this point. Haichao, I don't think, is scaled up enough.
Here, over on the side, lurking in the jungle. Kroko is now stuck in the back of the pit. He's the only one there, missing, finding it hard to get in.
Just
as this dragon is getting very low. It's going to be a smite fight between the junglers, and it's secured by Kroko with a hostile takeover hitting multiple members. It's Sheer on the backside as well. That bullet time is not doing enough. That's the problem. Lots of low health bars, but you can't close them out. Kroko will not get the bailout. It's LNG picking up the dragon, losing 2 members.
Early, he gets hit by the Cyclone. This was kind of the worry I had with the Rek'Sai. If your timing is off, you just die before you can actually get to the back line. And that's exactly what happened, as off screen, bloom and shine brightly for the 2026 year. We got Baron spawning up, and LNG just holding the line on this top side. They're actually just going to straight up start this Baron, Yanni.
That could be a mistake. You know, you still have multiple members here. Another nice handshake. Here's that bullet time. It doesn't matter most of the time. Knockup coming through for Juhan. Harry joins the fight. He's got a big shield, but his ultimate isn't going to land on anybody. Bulldog forcing Haichao off on the side, and down goes the jungler. Starry and Moham going to run for the hills, but Sheer will chase him down. And now LNG can do whatever the heck they want, and they say, give me Harry and give him death.
Yeah, I mean, Starry had a decent bullet time. There was a good position for the Misfortune, but unfortunately, Crescent Guard hit you with the biggest nope card I've ever seen, as LNG just dominate such a big fight, and it might be the one that damns OMG in this series, Yanni.
Yeah, we're just dotting the I's and crossing the T's now. Quacks, this Baron is going to go down 21.5 minutes into this game, 57 seconds.
This is a last-ditch effort if ever I've seen one, but yeah, I mean, you gotta go for something like this if you're OMG.
The problem is the Phalites make it really, really hard to actually do that and make this flank play happen, which is their only effort. I mean, you see him over on the enemy red buff, right? Just waiting for something to happen here. Sheer getting chased all the way off here. Juhan is gonna hit that.
We found him.
That Scar's
Get him,
bloom.
boys.
Yeah, they definitely found him. Right? They're going to actually keep going after him. It looks like that might be the case. Krako's 2 levels up, and he says, why not, man? Juhan forced the flash away, but Sheer has marked him. Juhan's Cyclone will not get him out of there. Meanwhile, over on the side, Bulldog, the Shurima shuffle. The root goes down on the Moham. He's going to die too. Harry with a double knockup coming through, but he will fall all the same. It's just too easy for the LNG squad. They're averaging almost a kill a minute. Quacks, I have a feeling they might get there. Missing. He's going to be able to clip Starry, and that means everybody else is going to go after Starry to finish him off too.
Yep, Starry going down, and that will cement OMG's fate. LNG with a dominant 2-0. The road to redemption is long, and it is tough, but it all starts with a single step, and LNG start their road off with a very pleasant leap here in Group Nirvana.
No doubt about it, Quacks. They left no quarter. They have ripped apart OMG, and they're going to do it for one last fight while the Nexus is exposed. Harry goes down. They're just looking for kills. Bulldog finally now getting a little bit more in his ledger. 25 kills in less than 25 minutes. Absolute domination for LNG.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.